What's up guys, your boy, JavaBoy188 here, and today I'm going to be doing the MotoGP review. I've almost said race review, but I didn't. It's actually a review. And yeah, without further ado, let's do it. By the way, I'm not doing practice, and I'm not doing any reviews for Moto2 and Moto3 throughout the season as well, just because I want to keep this very, very nice and low. Most of the people are mostly interested in MotoGP and whatnot, so I'm going to concentrate on that. So, without further ado, let's go! So, Q1. Not much really happened in Q1. There was not many crashes, I would say. But there was a huge upset, particularly from Cal Crutchlow. Yeah, Cal Crutchlow coming back from his massive injury that he had at Austin a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I don't blame him, for not getting into the top 12, honestly, because his hand, heard that his hand was properly sore, so that could come into effect and whatnot. So yeah, don't blame him, really don't blame him for being out of Q1 there. The last thing you probably want to do is crash and do even more damage to yourself. So good for giving it a try to get into Q2. I mean, but yeah, I think best for his health and whatnot. Another man that almost got out was Alvaro Bautista. Almost getting out by Hayden there. Hayden really showing that that bike has really got a lot of performance in the CRT pack, or shall I say the open packs, the open riders and whatnot. And yeah, and so yeah, the top two that were in were Hayden and Alvaro Bautista. Oriyama had a good shout of getting into the top 12, but didn't quite do it. Unlucky for him. So yeah, not much really happened in Q2. Not much really happened in Q1. Let's get straight into Q2. Q2 was where the big dogs came out. This was where the times were going to count to who got onto pole, who got into the second row, or who got to the third row, and whatnot, and so on. So Q2. There were a lot of good times posted. Lorenzo, the Yamahas really showing their hand throughout the session. But what a performance by Marc Marquez! I thought, and the whole of the MotoGP crowd thought that Marquez was not going to have a shout of winning this race, of getting on pole here. Unbelievably, he does it. Amazing pole. Unbelievable. I don't know what he did on that other bike. By the way, he did change bikes halfway through the session. And, yeah, that bike, Jesus Christ. I don't know what he did to do it, but that was impressive from the man who has made a clean sweep throughout this year, which is incredible, even to this day in MotoGP and to the years back through the years in the past and whatnot in MotoGP. So yeah, unbelievable. There was there was more action other than that. First off, with Alex Espargaro crashing out halfway through the session. He didn't have time to get back on his bike and resume the session, so he started in 5th place. Really surprised that he started in 5th. I was expecting him to drop a couple of places, maybe drop down to 8th or 9th, but no, he didn't, and he started 5th. So good result for him there. And yeah, I think that was it. Sorry if I said first. I thought I had more in there, but no, there's not. Other than that, that's it pretty much in Q2. So yeah, that's it. So moving on to the race, this was the big one, the big one that could determine the winner of the Grand Prix of Spain of 2014 for the MotoGP Championship. At the start, it was a very sluggish start from Lorenzo. Lorenzo did a little bit of wheelies at the start there. That dropped him down to 4th or 5th. Pedrosa had a terrible start. He dropped down to 5th as well. He dropped down to like 5th or 6th. But what a start from Dovizioso. He started, I believe he started in 6th. Yeah, he started in 6th place. Good start from him. He got to the lead briefly until Marc Marquez got back past him. And after that, Marc Marquez rode on into the sunset. And really, that was it. That was all she wrote, I mean, to be honest. And then after that, we saw some battles. We saw some good, crazy battles going on in the middle of the field, especially with Bradl. Bradl making a couple of mistakes when he was battling with Alvaro Batista. Batista doing a good, Batista doing really well out there in the mid pack and whatnot. And then Bradley Smith, and also during the race as well, Bradl made a big mistake running wide there. Bradl probably under pressure from the guys around him there, which is unfortunate. Then at the front, Rossi, unbelievably got to 2nd place. Great, actually got to leave the race briefly until Marc Marquez got the lead back from him. And yeah, Rossi really showing that his old style is coming back to impress us, which is great to see from us. And another man that was struggling was another man that was having a good day was Aleix Espargaro. Aleix Espargaro almost got to 4th place, but didn't quite do it. He didn't quite get past Dovizioso to get to 4th place. No, to get to 4th place. Yeah, sorry about that. No, actually, he didn't get to 5th. Sorry. Oh my god. Positions. Oh my god. Yeah. So he didn't quite do it to get to 5th. So yeah. Later on during the race, Hector Barbera crashed out, and also Cal Crutchlow had a brake issue. He had a front brake issue, and that put him out of the race. Unlucky for Cal Crutchlow, but I think it was good for him because the last thing he wanted was to have a crash and do even more damage. Like I said, doing even more damage to himself. So good on him for that. And I hope he does get more well as we head off to the next race, which I think is in France. Yeah, it is in France, the next one. So, yeah. And then after that, sorry if I'm all over the race in the race and whatnot. I apologise for that as well. So back to this. Yeah, and then in the last couple of laps, also Lorenzo having a bit of struggles there. He's really struggling. The bike, he drops right down. He dropped like about 7 or 8 seconds from 2nd and 3rd. So really showing that Lorenzo really is struggling with the bike. And I'm very surprised actually that he dropped so down. I was expecting him to be right at the front. Maybe even if he got past Rossi, challenging for the lead of the race with Marquez. As Lorenzo topped a lot of the timesheets in practice and whatnot. So yeah, really surprising. But at the end of the day, that's motor racing. So yeah. And then in the last couple of laps, we saw a beautiful battle, and that was between Rossi and Pedrosa. They were fighting it out for second place, but at the end of the race, Rossi managed to keep hold of 2nd place from Pedrosa. But at the end of the race, it was Marc Marquez, obviously, who took his 4th win of the season, 4 out of 4, a clean sweep in the season. No one had been able to stop the young Spanish rider this season, and yeah, beautiful result. Really controlled race, really good race from him there. Also, good race from Rossi, bringing back his old style back into MotoGP. I don't know what happened, but what happened was incredible. And I mean, I don't know how he did it, but honestly, that was incredible. Pedrosa coming in third, good result for him there. Lorenzo might be thoroughly disappointed from that. And Dovizioso coming in fifth, good result from him. Sixth was Alexis Spargaro, good drive, good ride from him there. Seventh was Batista, I believe. I think it's Batista. And yeah, so good result from him there. It's good result from all the riders. And yeah, so thank you very, very much for watching. It is ya boy, Jabba Boy 8. I'm out. Peace.